Why would Abram risk his household to rescue the nephew who had chosen to leave him? Genesis 14 opens with a conflict between kings. For years, several cities in the Jordan region had served a powerful Eastern alliance. Then they rebelled. Armies marched across the land, and the struggle eventually reached the valley of Sodom near Sodom and Gomorrah. The local kings were defeated. Some fled into dangerous pits in the valley. Others escaped toward the hills. The victorious army took goods, food, and captives from Sodom and Gomorrah. For the captured households, the political struggle between kings suddenly became personal. Ordinary people were carried into danger because powerful rulers had fought over tribute and control. The story turns our attention away from royal ambition and toward one family caught in its consequences. Among the captives was Lot, Abram's nephew, along with Lot's household and possessions. Lot had separated from Abram and settled near Sodom, but separation had not erased their family bond. When one survivor reached Abram with the news, Abram did not say, "He chose his road, let him face the result." He prepared a rescue. Abram was living near the great trees of Mamre and had allies in the region, Mamre, Eshcol, and Aner. He gathered 318 trained men born in his household. This was not an army seeking territory, it was a household force moving to recover people who had been taken. 318 men were significant for one household, but small beside the forces Abram pursued. He therefore relied on speed, knowledge, trusted allies, and surprise. Courage here was not reckless confidence. It was disciplined action shaped by a clear purpose. They pursued the raiders north. Under cover of night, Abram divided his men, attacked from more than one direction, and drove the captors beyond Damascus. The biblical account is brief. Our retelling does not need to celebrate violence or show graphic combat. The important result is that Lot, the other captives, their families, and their possessions were recovered. Imagine the dawn after that night, frightened families discovering that the road home was open, workers finding one another, and Lot seeing the uncle from whom he had separated. The rescue restored people before it restored property. Abram's courage was directed toward rescue, not conquest. As he returned, two kings came to meet him, and the contrast between them became the story's next test. Melchizedek was king of Salem and priest of God Most High. He brought bread and wine and spoke a blessing over Abram. He praised God as creator and credited God with the victory. Melchizedek appears only briefly, yet his arrival is unforgettable. After the noise of conflict comes a quiet meal. After human strategy comes worship. After success comes the reminder that Abram is not self-made. The moment also interrupts the usual victory story. There is no parade centered on Abram's greatness. Bread, wine, blessing, and gratitude redirect attention. The rescued people are safe, and the achievement is placed beneath God's provision. Abram responded by giving him a tenth of what had been recovered. Then the king of Sodom made a different proposal. Return the people, but keep the goods. The offer could have made Abram richer in a single moment. Yet Abram refused to build his reputation on Sodom's wealth. He had already sworn before God Most High that he would not take even the smallest personal reward, so no one could later claim, "I made Abram rich." He accepted only what his men had eaten and insisted that his allies receive their proper share. Abram did not force his personal decision onto everyone else, but he guarded his own integrity. Genesis 14 therefore gives us two kinds of strength. The first is courage that moves towards someone in danger, even when the relationship is complicated. The second is integrity that can refuse a profitable reward when it carries hidden strings. We often imagine that character is tested only during hardship. Abram was tested after success when gratitude, pride, money, and reputation all stood close together. He rescued Lot without using the rescue to control him. He received a blessing without pretending the victory belonged to him alone. And he refused wealth that could compromise the story of God's provision. Courage asks, who needs help? Integrity asks, what will this reward cost my character? Wisdom listens to both questions. When success places an attractive offer in your hands, will you recognize the difference between a blessing and a bargain with hidden strings?